Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I think I found the bullet that I want to hunt with this fall here in Montana during the rifle season. And that is based off of my range session that I did yesterday. Fantastic groups, fantastic extreme spread and standard deviations, and very respectable velocities out of my 20-inch barrel for the 6.8 Western. Now, that bullet is the 156 Hammer Hunter. It's a monolithic copper bullet made right here in Big Fork, Montana. Okay, I paired that bullet up with the H1000. With that being said, let me get you guys onto some paper for my initial load development setup. So that way you guys can kind of go off of that data if you guys want to have a starting point with your rifle. Then I'll get you guys out to the shooting range and you guys can see the groups for yourself. Okay, first and foremost, I found the jam of the bullet in my rifle, and the jam where the bullet ogive was touching the lands gave me a base to ogive of 2.199. That put the overall length at 2.837. So I backed that off to 9 thousandths, which gave me an even base to ogive target number of 2.190 and an overall length of 2.828. Now, as far as powder charge weight, I do have the numbers covered up here because I don't want to spoil them for you guys because they're pretty cool. So for a powder charge weight, what I did was I took 64 grains, which appeared to give it a pretty full case capacity, and I seated a bullet, and I was compressing the powder, but at that powder charge weight, it was not. It was giving me variable seating depths. So actually, it was actually pushing my seating depth 5 thousandths longer, indicating that there was just too much powder in the case for me to get my targeted seating depth. So what I did was I backed it off a full grain. I left 63.5 grains open just in case I want to do some further load development, but I backed it off one whole grain. So my max charge weight here this range session was 63 grains. Now I'm still getting mild compression. I'm still getting mild compression at 62.5 grains. And worked it down to 61 and a half grains. So essentially 61 and a half on up to 63 grains. Okay, taking a closer look at the groups, as you can see, just everything was just working really well. And I can confidently say that this has probably been the best shooting bullet combination, powder combination that I've had out of my rifle in a very long time, if not since the creation of the rifle. At 62 and a half grain was our worst group. That was a 0.76 inch group. At 61 and a half grain, that was our best at 0.39 inches. At 61 and a half grains, our velocity was 27.97, and we were able to get it up to 28.81 at 63 grains. So I think going forward, I'm going to go with a 63 grain powder charge weight to do some extensive long range testing just to see if the group size holds up. Now, it's not the best group of the day, but man, it gave me the best velocity. And that's going to come into play when I'm trying to get a bullet to outperform the already really good Berger 170 EOL. I've assembled a rudimentary comparison chart with the 150 Nosler ballistic tip, the 156 Hammer Hunter, and the 170 Berger EOL. Up here are the velocities as represented by the best velocities that I've obtained with the best groups out of my rifle, and their corresponding ballistics coefficients. The 150 Nosler ballistic tip, the 156 Hammer Hunter, the manufacturers recommend a minimum velocity of 1,800 feet per second to reliably expand. So going off of that, we are well into the, I would say, 800 to 850 yard range for still continued reliable expansion. For the Berger EOL, you can do some digging around, and what I've found is like around the 1,200 to 1,400 feet per second mark for reliable expansion with that bullet. So, you know, we're good well past 1,000 yards for reliable expansion. So I'll let you guys just kind of look this chart over. You guys can kind of make your own comparisons. 156 Hammer Hunter is hanging in there respectively with the 170 Burger EOL. Not only in the velocity department, but it's lagging behind in kinetic energy at 1,000 yards just by a little bit. So I'm pretty stoked about that. And that's why I'm going to choose the 156 Hammer Hunter to give a go at this year's hunting season. As I've had success with the Burger 170, I want to have a good comparison to see what this little fella here is going to do for me. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you guys tonight. Hopefully that was useful information. If you guys choose to use the 156 Hammer Hunter or the H1000 powder out of your 6.8 Western rifle, I'm not going to be doing any more initial load development videos for a while, as I want to start practicing with the 156 Hammer Hunter at the longer distances so I can get a good ballistics profile built for it, and just start target practicing for the hunting season that is coming up in less than 4 months. So that's going to be my focus. Don't worry, I'll take you guys along for the ride with shooting at the longer distances with the bullet, and that way you guys can see how it performs and get some longer range footage out for you guys. Thanks again, you guys. I appreciate the support, and we'll catch you on the next one.